What's going on, guys? Goat here. I wanted to show you some gameplay with the STG, and like I said in my last video, this whole weekend I dedicated to playing just on Xbox One. If you've been watching me long enough, you know that I also have a PS4 Pro, and I've been trying to get some gameplay on that. Last weekend, the videos that I think I posted 2 videos of the beta, and those were both on PS4, and I just had a blast. I used the STG a little bit last weekend, but I really didn't use it enough probably. This weekend I used it quite a bit. I was starting to get used to the game and kind of how I really foresee myself playing Call of Duty World War II. There's such a big difference between the last 3 installments of Call of Duty and World War II. You have to completely change up your gameplay. There's going to be people that love it, there's going to be people that hate it. But in old Call of Duties, ones that there weren't advanced movement, we didn't really know any better, right? You know, we didn't know that, you know, they were going to add jetpacks and you'd be able to rush and get kills that way and get these insane kill feeds because, you know, you're jumping off walls, you're averting bullets, you're averting any sort of danger because you can boost out of a room or jump off of a wall or what have you. Call of Duty used to not be that way. There's a lot of people that haven't experienced it and don't know that type of gameplay, and it's really going to probably hit those people harder than the rest of us. I'm so used to, you know, boots on the ground, not being able to do that. That's really what I know. I will say that I got really good at the advanced movements, and I think Infinite Warfare is probably the highest KD that I've ever had in a game. And, you know, I have countless days playing that game, and I have, you know, 4-0 kill death ratio with like a 400 and something score per minute. So I was absolutely killing it Infinite Warfare, but I will say I certainly missed the boots on the ground aspect of it, and it has taken me, you know, these 2 weekends to kind of start getting used to it and start getting used to that old type of Call of Duty gameplay, you know, where you're going to have to be a little bit more tactical. You're going to have to think before you rush. You're going to have to think before you go around a corner. There's a lot more thinking that's involved in a boots on the ground game because you can't rush out. If you rush out, you're going to get killed. If you try to rush back to the spot that you were just killed, you're probably going to get killed again because they're still going to be in the exact same spot. You know, they're not going to have moved on. And really, realistically, the new Call of Duties is like ADD, you know. You're just go, 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 go. You're not staying in one spot at a time. You don't really focus on that sort of the aspect of the game. There's not a whole lot of camping because people can, you know, boost around and get into the room that you are, and the gameplay is just so much different. Call of Duty World War II is really back to its roots. It really is, and that's just a much more tactical type of gameplay. You have to use some foresight in order to get, you know, your kill streaks going. You have to really think a lot more than you did in the previous Call of Duties, the last 3 installments, really. And I've really enjoyed it. In this gameplay, you can kind of see that I kind of go back in between, you know, the 3 lanes, but back in my spawn. I'm not rushing up to the middle. I'm not trying to get to the opponent's other side. I'm letting them come to me, and really, you can see me take advantage of that. I think I got, you know, 2 max kill streaks. I went 34-6 in this gameplay. I did add rapid fire on my STG, and that made the world of a difference. So when this actual game comes out November 3rd, you better know that I'm going to be rocking the STG, and I'm going to put rapid fire right on it because that absolutely shreds. It was one of the best guns in the game before I put that on, and I would say it probably turned it into the best gun in the game. And I had so much fun using it. And understanding spawns in boots on the ground is so important because you have to know when someone will be behind you or there's a potential of someone being behind you. If you know the maps and you know the spawn points in a boots on the ground Call of Duty, you're really going to be able to use it to your advantage because you're going to be able to not worry about someone coming up behind you because you know that, you know, on your radar, your whole team is on one side. Odds of someone coming in behind you are very unlikely, and that means you can post up and wait for them to come to you. And I would say that my biggest piece of advice to someone that isn't used to this type of Call of Duty, be patient, use any cover that you possibly can. Try to stay in an area I don't mean stay in one area and pre-aim down a hallway. What I mean by that is know where your lanes are, know where your opponent's going to be coming, and go back in between, like this gameplay that you're watching from me. I watch the right-hand side, I get a few kills. I go to the left-hand side, I get a few kills. I watch the middle because there's 3 lanes, and those people are going to be coming down those lanes. So if you understand that and you use that to your advantage and you're watching your radar, you're going to get used to this gameplay pretty quick, and it's going to become a lot more fun to you. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section of the first weekend of Call of Duty, or second weekend of Call of Duty World War II, the closing of the beta. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Alright, goats out.
Waiting coordinates. Firing primary battery. Target position confirmed. Carry the day.